how to be selfish. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of individuals that will tell you, "Oh, you selfish. Oh, you should be looking out for other people. You shouldn't just be focusing on yourself. You shouldn't just be looking at, oh, what you can do for yourself. Why you always worrying about what's going on with you? Why you always looking at situations from an angle of how does this benefit me?" And the thing of it is, right? Those people have a point, but they don't have a point. I'm gonna tell you why. See, in my opinion, for you to be successful, for you to have that opportunity, you got to show your productivity. You have to show that as an individual, you can handle the position. You can handle the opportunity that's given to you to show that you have the ability, you have that understanding, you have what it takes for you to maintain and for you to go after it and for you to achieve whatever you want to do. So, in my opinion, that comes with a level of selfishness. You have to have that. You have to have that level of selfishness because before you can help anybody else, before you can put somebody else in a position, you first have to be in a position to help others. Do you feel? You know what I'm saying? Before you can help somebody else, you got to help yourself first. Before somebody can say, "Oh man, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me?" Hey, look here, bruh. I'm still moving to get in my position so I can win first. If you go back in history and you look at all the people that's very highly successful in their life, I will show you a level of selfishness. I will show you a level of them just focusing on them. And I'm here to put that myth away. It's nothing wrong with you being selfish. You know why? You helping somebody and you not able to help yourself. What are you doing for yourself? See, I don't believe in, oh, I'm gonna lift everybody up while I fall. I'm gonna help everybody else while I'm messed up. I'm gonna help everybody else and hopefully they come back to me. Now we all know. You can look at anybody history when people say, "Oh man, I gave you this opportunity and you did this to me." "Oh bruh, I helped you out. I helped pay your car note. I helped pay your rent and you can't come back and do this for me." So my point is you have to be selfish first. See, the key to it is being selfish with a purpose. Do you feel? You have to be selfish with a purpose out here. For you to get in position, for you to win, for you to be great, you have to have an understanding of selfishness in yourself and honor that, respect that, build on that. Don't be mad at yourself for you doing that first. Because how can you help somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, whether you're working for yourself or you're working for a corporation, the first thing they want to see is can you do the job? Not what your homie can do, not what somebody else you helped out, what they can do. No, for you to get in position, you got to help yourself first. Somebody may have helped you through the door. That's cool. But guess what? You still have to produce. So that's where that level of selfishness kick in. It's supposed to kick in. To my real hustlers out there, to my real individuals out here that's pushing that P, pushing that positivity. You know what I'm saying. To my subscribers, y'all know what it is. Especially if you've been following me since day one. You know what my game is, huh? You have to have a level of selfishness for you to step into your greatness. Do you feel me? You have to have that level of selfishness and watch how things start to happen for you, how people gravitate towards you. Because when things need to get done, you on your grizzly. You out here doing your 1-2. You out here cooking. You out here putting yourself in position, huh? And just like in a relationship, just like dealing with a person in a relationship, your mate, you feel me? For me, the ladies, you know what I'm saying? I love the beautiful ladies out here, huh? But from my experience, from Sean B. Stoll experience, I'm telling you directly, I never had a problem finding a woman to be with me. You know why? Now, I'm not saying every woman chose me or was able to get every woman I want. No, that ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when a woman see this big time fixture in front of her, which is me, you feel me? An individual that's out here doing what he said he's going to do, stand 10 toes down in what I believe in, and I'm showing you how I produce. I'm showing you, you know what I'm saying, the material things. I'm showing you in my conversation. I'm showing you in my energy that I give to you. So any beautiful lady that I have dealt with, they knew what they was dealing with once we start getting into a serious conversation. I'm a hustler first. I'm going to get out here and get it, whether you here or not. So we either can work together and build together, or you can just sit on the sideline and watch me win, baby. See, that's what's missing in today's era. To my guys out there, you have to have some selfishness to put yourself in position. And you talking about that bad chick that you looking for, huh? That nice whip you trying to buy, huh? That house you want, huh? That business opportunity, you want that? Okay, it's there for you. But first, you got to have a level of selfishness to go out here and get it, and for you to stay dedicated and motivated and make sacrifices till you get it. Do you feel? So when I'm dealing with a lady and she see that energy I give her, she understand that sauce that I bring to her. I never had a problem getting a woman, huh? Because I don't lead with what I can do for you. I lead with what I can do for myself. And internally, most women, the smart ones that peep game, they see how I'm able to do this for myself. They see how I'm in position. You come to my house, you come to the condo, you see how I'm living. It don't take much after that, bruh. Cause this ain't no Ponzi scheme with me, man. You feel me? I'm not no flipper, man. You feel me? I got mine straight off the grid off my hands, you know what I'm saying, through the grace of God for me to be blessed and come and give you this sauce the way I do. But I know one thing in life that would make me and help me get in myself in position was myself being selfish about my determination and about the things that I want to accomplish, huh? Do you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So you got to get out here and get after it, man. Whether it's school based, huh? Whether it's work based, whether it's business based. The only thing that come to a dreamer is sleep, man. You got to physically get out here and make things crack for yourself. And the first step is that selfishness mentality. You know what I mean? Because how am I supposed to help you when I'm all messed up, when I'm not in position, huh? We both trying to rub nickels together, huh? What is that? Like, come on, man. So before you can help somebody else, man, you gotta have that selfish mentality. Cause you look at pretty much anybody, whether it's sports, whether it's dealing music, being some type of celebrity, going to school. You can't, if you in college, you can't focus on what's going on at the house. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay in them books. You gotta stay in those classes. You got to make sure that you lock in the information and make sure you have that understanding. So when you get out here in the real world, once you graduate from college, to be able to apply the knowledge. Do you feel? You know what I'm saying? And what is that? To me, that's a level of selfishness because some people will be like, oh, you should be worried about, other people. Yeah. But if I'm not in position to help them, I can't even tune into that. I can't focus on something I can't control right now. So what I need to focus on is what I'm good at. And that's being selfish. And that's me being focused on the plan, on the desire of what I want to do, to be dedicated and make those sacrifices where I'm going to be selfish now so I can be greater later. You know what I'm saying? Because I was watching, I forgot what show I was watching earlier today, right? And it was this some celebrity, which is not important. But it was a celebrity where they finally start cracking. They've been grinding out here and things finally start cracking. And then they had family members that was mad at them because they didn't have any time for them anymore. They used to, kicking it with them. They go to the store or go play basketball together and, shoot the breeze. But guess what? That celebrities finally start cracking out here. Now they getting jobs here. They got appearances there. So the relative that normally have access to this celebrity, that's now a celebrity, right? Is mad because it's like that person feel like that celebrity is being selfish to them. But they forget how long that celebrity been grinding to get in position. So now that they finally and got the motor moving, you know what I'm saying? They finally moving forward. And you want them to look back right now? No. They got the motion right now. So they got to stay selfish. They got to stay dedicated. They got to stay pushing, man. They're going to eventually come back to you. But for right now, they got to go out here and get it. So some people will call that selfishness. I don't. I mean, okay, all right, I give it to you. It is selfish, but it's with a purpose. You want to take them off of their square right now while they finally got the wheels turning, they finally got motion, and you want them to come back to you? No. They need to be selfish because they need to continue to get to that bag. They need to continue to get to that opportunity. They need to continue to pursuing their greatness. Do you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want to stop them in their process? You need to get selfish about your own life so you can figure it out. So eventually y'all can come back and have this conversation and laugh about those times and that, those obstacles y'all both had to go through. How about that, my guy? How about with that? Does that make sense? Am I talking to myself? Huh? Come on now. Man, come on. I'm giving you all this sauce. Man, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. You can share it. It's cool. I am Sean B. Stoller. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. You gotta have a level of selfishness for you to continue to for you to continue pushing forward and stepping into your greatness. You know what I'm saying? Because You don't know how long you're going to have that light. You don't know how long you're going to have that motion. So while you got the motion, you got to continue pushing forward. You got to continue pursuing what what your goal is and what you're trying to accomplish in your life. Ain't nothing guaranteed and nothing is promised, man. So you got to have a level of selfishness for you to achieve the things that you want. Do you feel? You know what I'm saying? It's like most people want to go to the end of the movie, but hey, man, we got so many different parts that we need to play first before we get to the end of the movie, man. We just now on the first script. So you got to stay out here and stay motivated and stay elevating. And the more selfish you are about your greatness, the more success you will have in your life, man. And for the ones who don't get it, guess what? Like I told y'all many videos ago, some people is not here to admit, some people in your life is not there for the long haul. Some people are just there for the season, whether it's friend, family, relative, it doesn't matter. Because if you can't respect my pursuit of my greatness, if you can't respect that, then it's nothing for us to talk about. That's relationship based, friendship based, huh? I'm not trying to stop you from what you're trying to do. So allow me to step into my greatness. Allow me to be selfish in achieving the things I want. Because eventually I'm going to come back. If you somebody real in my life, my number haven't changed. I just don't have the time for you right now. And you need to respect that. Because, yeah, we may have, you know what I'm saying, had humble beginnings together. You feel me? We came from nothing. We came from less than. But those days is over. Nobody is trying to go back to hot dogs and noodles no more, man. You feel me? You only eating that because you choose to, not because you have to. Do you feel? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you being selfish. You only worrying about yourself. Yeah, that's true. I am. You know how you forget about me. You know I've been looking out for you. I respect that and I appreciate that. And I will look out for you. But right now I'm in pursuit of what I'm trying to get after. Now, if it is a few things I can come back and do real quick, you know what I'm saying? I'll do that for you, but I can't be there for you the way I was back in the days. I can't be there for you how we used to be. We not in yesterday. We in today, baby. You know what I mean? I gotta pop my collar on that, man. We in a new day, man. We in a new era. We in a digital era. You gotta constantly be moving out here. You gotta constantly reinvent things out here. So that comes with a level of selfishness because you have to lock into yourself. You have to lock into what you're trying to pursue. You have to lock in what you're trying to do. So I can't worry about you right now. Yeah, I may have had be in a relationship with a lady. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? I'm busy. My career is moving. I need you to understand that. I understand you want me to be there for you and I will when I can. But if I'm not, you have to respect that because I'm stepping into my greatness. I'm stepping into the goals that I have for myself that I need to achieve. That's part of my motivation. That's part of my obligation to myself, baby. Do you feel? You understand? Come on, man. It's like it's a trip, right? Because a lot of people look at, oh man, they look at the finished product. They see you in that big body Benz. They see you in that range thing. You feel me? They see you in all these type of cars, that you talked about, you dreamed about, and it's finally coming true for you, huh? It's finally you starting to see that light into that finish line, what it could be. And then while you in the process of that, you have people that's waiting for you to come back and do something for them. My question is, why you wasn't being selfish for yourself? Because I'm gonna help you for sure. I'm gonna look after you to a degree. But while I'm in the process of finding that out and figuring it out for myself, what were you doing? What are you doing? Because I'm not sitting around waiting for somebody to do something for me. And that's not a knock to anybody. That's just my mentality. My mentality is to go get it first. My mentality is for me not to make excuses about my life. My mentality is for me to have a standard for myself, and I stand on that standard. You know what I'm saying? And regardless how you feel or what you want to say or how how you think it should go, that's your opinion. You entitled to that. But I'm gonna focus on what I'm doing first. And if our conversation or what the motion you have going makes sense, we can connect and make something happen. But if not, you got to respect me and my process just like I respect yours. Because sometimes in life, the people that's there for you is not the ones that's going to be at the finish line with you. And that's okay. Everybody have a purpose in your life. Sometimes they not meant to be there for life. Do you feel? You know? We all have things. We all have obstacles. But in my opinion, you have to have that selfish mentality first. Because if you're the first one to be highly successful in your family, you know that you had to make sacrifices for you to get to where you at. And that means that at some point in time, some part of that journey, you had to be selfish to everyone you knew to a degree. Because they may not have seen your vision. They may not understand what you're doing. They may not just don't have that type of understanding and their logic and their process to be able to communicate to you in a way that you needed. And that's when you have to just lock into yourself, lock into your work, lock into whatever you need to do to get in position. And once you do that, now y'all can come back and have a different type of conversation. Because now it's not the struggling conversation. Now it's more like, this what I had to do to get in position. And if they not there yet, now you can be able to give them that motivation that they need, huh? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping too many Jews on y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to respect the channel and hit that like button. Hit that like button. New to my channel, hit that subscribe button. All I bring to you is nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration, huh? You know what I mean? So you got to be selfish. And don't be afraid. Don't think that that's a bad thing. Because in my opinion, it's not. Because once you are in that position, once you have elevated to who you truly want to be to a degree, watch how people treat you then. Watch how those individuals that said that you were selfish all them years, you pull up in that big body, you pull up in that range thing, you pull up in that Benz thing, huh? You letting them come to the mansion, you let them come to the big house. Yeah. See how that conversation go then. And it's not that I'm trying to flex on you. I'm just trying to show you what I was being selfish for. Now that you see I'm in position, now we can have a different type of conversation on how to build together. And that's why I say you have to have a level of selfishness for you to have success in your life. And the ones who really care about you, the ones who's really there for you, will respect you in your process. Because like I said many videos ago, everybody outlook on life is different and everybody's struggle is different. It's not just finances. It's also in communication. You may be great at math, but you suck in a conversation, huh? You know what I'm saying? So you have to have a level of selfishness for you to understand yourself to the best of your ability to step into your greatness. Because you go back in history and you look at anybody that's highly successful, I bet you they will show that they didn't gave up a lot of time focusing on what they believed in. They threw away a lot of relationships, maybe even lost a marriage, wasn't there for their kids because of what? Their selfishness. Now, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to tell you you did the wrong thing. That's not my place to say that. My place is if you got a goal, you got accomplishment, you got accomplishment that you want to complete. You have to understand there's certain things in life you have to be selfish about for you to achieve those things. And being selfish is not a bad thing when you have a purpose. You know what I mean? You know, instead of some folks focusing on the lottery, won't you focus on trying to build yourself up so you can win, so you can be great? Do you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I mean, be honest with you, even with the lottery, I play that every blue moon and I literally play $2, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because what that's gonna really do. I mean, speaking of the lottery, right? I just read somewhere whether you put $2 or you put down $200, the percentage of you winning is the same. You know what I'm saying? So what I supposed to do with that, man? I don't live for that. If it happens, it happens. Okay, cool. But if it don't happen, what's next? That's me. And unfortunately, some of your relationships will be lost in the process. See, I'm not here to tell you everything is going to be easy. I got a quick fix answer. I'm a quick flipper. You know, I did a video not too long ago that's saying beware of the flipper, man. I'm not here to tell you how to flip something. If you give me, $1,000, I can turn that into 10,000. You give me 10,000, I turn it to 100,000. Nah, bro. I don't do none of that. I'm not no flipper. I don't flip houses. What I do is flip motivation. What I do is turn on that greatness in yourself, give you that extra push that you need for you to go out there and do what you need to do in a positive way. Huh? Do you feel? You know what I mean? Because this world is too big for you to be worthless out here, man. The question is, how much selfishness do you have in yourself? Because I'm here to tell you, there ain't nothing wrong being selfish when you have a purpose of that selfishness. Because when you go through your process and you finally in position, you're gonna look back at all those sacrifices you made and say, man, Sean B. Stoller was right. Huh? And then you gonna feel me, huh? You know what I'm saying? Then you gonna feel me, huh? You know? But seriously, there's nothing wrong being selfish. There's nothing wrong with you being locked in what you need to accomplish. There is a time for everything, but one thing that's for certain, you have to be locked in to what you want to do. And that comes with a level of selfishness. You know, I have lost multiple relationships because of the career path that I chose for myself. You know what I'm saying? It's a few good relationships I have had in the past that I can tell you today that I have lost because of my career choice. And even though I think that some of those relationships would have worked today, it came at a cost. It was at a point in my life where I wasn't in position and I was grinding to put myself in that position again. And a couple of relationships I had with some beautiful ladies back in the days, separately, not all together, they kind of just got caught in the crossfire of that because they couldn't see my vision. And I was too selfish to let them in to tell them that, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. I want to be with you, but I'm too selfish to tell you that I can't focus on you. You know what I mean? So I'm not here to make it look pretty. I'm not here to say all the perfect words. No, I'm telling you, certain things comes at a cost. And even in myself, in my greatness, and in my accomplishments that I have had done for myself and achieved for myself, it came at a cost as well. But I was willing to take that loss because my vision in my brain, I had to complete. Something told me, probably came from God. I'm not sure. I just knew I had this energy and I had to complete what I needed to do. Because as a man, I don't like just having basic stuff. I don't like just having the basic necessities. I like finer things. I'm not a label guy. I'm not big on wearing certain labels all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I just like having that ability to buy when I want to buy. I'm that type of guy. You know what I'm saying? I just don't, when I go to the grocery store, I don't necessarily look at the price tags. I don't look at how much it's going to cost. That's just me. And that's because of the selfishness I did in my life to put myself in position to when I go to these grocery stores, I go to Walmart, Target, wherever I go, I can pretty much buy anything out of these stores. I mean, I do have a budget for myself, but at the same time, if I want it, I can buy it. So I'm saying all that to say this. A lot of people want the flashy things. A lot of people want, nice cars, nice designer this, not designer that. That's all cool. But for you to have that ability, you have to have a level of selfishness first. Do you feel? You gotta have it first, man. You gotta have it first. Because like they always say, man, you gotta put in that work. You know what I'm saying? If you're into sports, my favorite team is the Warriors. You the Golden State Warriors. Just imagine how many shots Steph Curry shoot on a practice, in a practice game, or when he on the court by himself. And you see him in a game, in a serious game, and you see how he shoot that three effortlessly. That came at a sacrifice. That came with selfishness. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's really based on you and what you want to do, you know, and how much time you willing to sacrifice to get it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got a magic wand, unless you got millions in the safe somewhere that you can just go down and pop the lock and voila. You know what I'm saying? You, for the rest of us, we got to go out here and get it, man. So, how selfish are you? That's the question. You know what I'm saying? How selfish are you? You know what I mean? Because you, like I said before, you show me a person who tell me money isn't everything, I'll show you somebody that's broke. You show me a person who say, "Oh, money's not that important." Let's see how they handle going to the grocery store, how they handle when they need to get things done around their house. Better yet, how can they pay their rent, their mortgage, their car note? Do you feel me? So don't tell me money isn't everything. It's more of an understanding thing that need to be understood. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I hate that, man. I hate when they say, "Oh, money isn't everything." Who the hell made that up anyway? You know what I'm saying? I feel like some rich person made that up to keep to keep you on some broke man mentality type thinking, man. Oh, money isn't everything. Really? Well, then get empty your pockets out. Give me all your credit cards. Let's go max out all your credit cards, right? Let's go to your bank, clear out your bank. Whatever you have in the house is worth valuable. Give me all that. Since money isn't everything, right? Right? I don't believe it. I feel like somebody super rich made that up and told a whole bunch of poor people that, right? And somebody just ran with it over the years. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate that term. Don't tell me money isn't everything. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm over here eating oodles and noodles, and you eating steak and shrimp and lobster. You know what I'm saying? At the finest restaurants, you feel me? And I'm stuck to, you know what I'm saying? I'm stuck to these neighborhood chicken wings and McDonald burgers all day. Come on, man. And I'm not knocking McDonald's, but you get my point. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have some selfishness in your life, and it's okay. Anybody that's hating on your selfishness, tell them, hey, man, I'm not in position yet. I'm grinding to be in that. So you need to respect me just like I respect you. And if we can't come to an understanding, I got to keep it pushing because I'm in motion, man. Do you feel? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It is what it is sometimes. You know what I mean? And like I said, some people are just meant to be around you for seasons, not long term. It's kind of like, you know, somebody playing in a major league, whether it's baseball, football, basketball, whatever, right? Some people are just meant to play with you while they're in the league with you, but once they retire or are no longer in the field that you're working in, your friendship no longer exists. You know what I'm saying? Or once you not doing the things that they used to seeing you do or that y'all normally do together, once you're not in that space no more, our relationship is voided. So accept that. You know what I mean? And continue pushing, continue getting after whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? So selfishness is a beautiful thing. You can accomplish so much being selfish. That's what I believe. Because once you in position, you can help other individuals. You can come back and show the folks around you that's not in position how you ran your play, and they can figure out how to put it in their life and run it in their, you know what I'm saying, in their system on how things they want to have things done. See, now you got the blueprint. See, to me, that's all it's about. I don't necessarily need somebody to give me their money. I need them. If I'm trying to get in position, I'm trying to figure out the blueprint where I can find a way to manipulate that into my life so I can find a way to make that be successful for me. See, it's about the game. It's not so much of the physical. I need the game. I need the conversation. And that's why I'm here. Sean B. Stoller, I'm here bringing nothing to you but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, drop something in that Cash App, and if you watch this on a playback, drop something in that super chat. I appreciate you, huh? Do you feel? You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to drop nothing but ism game, man. I'm only here to motivate and elevate. You know what I'm saying? So you got to remember that. Like, it's a lot of people that's going to say a lot of things to you, but I feel like I'm one of the realest ones who's going to give you real information. I'm not the only one. I'm not going to sit here and say that because there's a lot of great folks on YouTube that I watch from time to time. But I bring you that sauce. My sauce is my sauce on this mic, and I'm only here to motivate. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, the more I think about it, right? When I think back on a few relationships that I lost, some good ones too. I'm not here to hate. There's a couple of good ones that I lost, but they was only here for a few seasons, man. I personally believe, right? As you start to elevate, unfortunately, you're going to have some casualties in your life. And when I say casualties, I'm not saying like, somebody passing away. No, I'm just saying in the sense of lost relationships. You're going to have some lost relationships while you continue to build up your success ladder. As you continue to step into your greatness, unfortunately, the ones who can't see your greatness or can't see your vision or just don't have that understanding, a lot of times they will leave you being confused on why you did what you why you did what you did. And a lot of times, at least in my experience, some of them want to come back once they see the finished product. Some of them, they see, okay, how you popping now. They see how you shining on the gram now. They see how you doing this, you doing that. They still follow you on Facebook, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Probably subscribe to this YouTube right now, huh? But they see you in position. What you was talking about way back then, you just didn't have that selfish mentality the way you needed it, or you was in process of figuring that out, and it was just a casualty of the process. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks because for me personally, some of those relationships was a real good one, but they just couldn't stick around long enough to see the finished product. And that's why I say some people are just around you for seasons, man. They not here for the full run. They only here to elevate or help motivate you to a certain point. And then you gotta let it go. Just another TKO. I gotta let it go. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, man. I don't know what the answer is to that. But that's part of your process. See, I'm not here to make, like I said, I'm not here to make anything look sweet. I'm not here to make anything look easy. But if you continue to step into your greatness, you will see your finished product the way you want it. But you got to have that selfish mentality soaked in game, huh? you know? So hopefully you get what I'm saying. And my subscribers, y'all know what I'm saying. You do know my channel, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And hit that like button so we can continue motivating others to continue stepping into their own greatness, huh? Because everybody's great, but the problem is not everybody know that they great or willing to be selfish enough to figure out that they have greatness inside of them, huh? you feel me? And it's like some people just don't have that they don't have that mustard inside of them in the sense of as you step into your greatness and you see some of the people you care about is no longer, in the ride with you, no longer on the ride with you, right? Some people, that's when they crumble too. They lose their focus, huh? They stop being selfish and now they stuck with whatever they stuck with. But then you have the other people on the flip side, like myself, that's just going to continue pushing. If I see opportunity, I'm going to continue moving forward. I mean, that's kind of like what life is, right? I mean, pretty much in life, we all designed to continue moving. We all designed to continue moving forward, continue staying active, continue staying motivated, and whatever that motivates us. That's my opinion. So why not apply that in your life? Get that selfishness inside you and continue pushing forward. Do you feel? You know what I'm saying? And don't focus on that lottery ticket, man. I know the Powerball, the numbers is up there. I might play. I'm not gonna lie. I probably put $2 in it. That's it, bro. If it hit, it hit. If it don't, oh well. But I'm not banking on it. I'm not gonna sit here and do a whole show about if I win. No. And I hope you're not doing that either. you feel me? You gotta stay dedicated, stay motivated, and stay elevating. Because it's out here for you, man. The question is, are you selfish enough to see it through? you know? That's the question, huh? you know what I'm saying? Can you see it through, huh? A lot of people talk about it. They talk that good game, huh? But when it's time to show out, it's time to show and prove. That's when you get to see who is who. It's kind of like me on this mic. If you go back and watch, I done dropped over 400 videos of just me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a whole bunch of people on my channel. Because you know what? When I started this channel, I said, you know what? I got to figure this out. Now look at us now, monetized. Thank you. I appreciate the subscribers, man. Y'all watch my channel because y'all know what the sauce is. Y'all know what the secret sauce is. I'm only here to motivate and help elevate into your greatness. You feel me? And that's what we're going to continue pushing. And that's what we're going to continue doing out here. Because it's enough negativity out here. When somebody going to elevate into greatness in a positive way, huh? We got enough negativity out there all day, whether it's on TV, online, in the streets, or in your home. Somebody got to show you something different and stand on that. And that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to talk about who did what to who all day. That ain't my channel. My channel was bringing you that sauce, bringing you good game, conversation. You feel me? So if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And share this. I appreciate it. But you got to remember this. I'm going to shut this down in a little bit. We're almost at the 1 hour mark. Remember this, though. Whatever you want, that it either has a high value to it or has a high standard for you, remember that you have to continue pushing forward, staying motivated when others think that you should change or this is not for you. If you really feel that's something you want to do, you have to be selfish enough to yourself to see it through. And unfortunately, in that process, a lot of times you're going to lose some close friendships, relationships, family ships. It may come at a cost. But if you have that vision of yourself being in a better position, that's where that selfish mentality has to poke out. And you got to accept that. Because once you're in position, then you can come back and help. I mean, what's the point of helping somebody when you can't even help yourself? Like, that doesn't even make sense to me. And that's why I say you got to be selfish, but with a purpose. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that purpose in there. Because some people just won't see the vision. Some people just won't have that understanding. And that's okay. You know what I mean? Okay, Zion B, okay. One man army, yes, I am. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got to stay pushing and I got to continue dropping this message and helping, trying to motivate, because I bring it from based on my experiences and things that I've been through, and I tie that into the information that I bring to you. So just remember that and tap in with me tomorrow, because I'm going to shut this down. Unless you got some questions, I'm going to shut this down in a couple of minutes. But if you just now tapping into the show, you're going to have to rewind this, because I done dropped you about an hour worth of game on this video. And it's worth rewinding this video and watching it from the top. And check out my other lives. Hit that live tab. Have a lot of live videos in there. And if you want to get the real history of my channel, hit the video tab and enjoy yourself, because all I bring to you is nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration. I am Sean B. Stola. Until next time. Peace.